welcome back, everybody. So this is Addicted to Knives. This is Lewis, and we got a loaner in from the big bad Jared Neves. So he has been killing it, but he doesn't forget the little guys. Yeah, I hit him up, asked him, kind of planning this video, so I asked him for a couple specific knives, and he was, yeah, sure, I'll send them out. So this is the Convict, the Concept Convict, because it's a criminal, it's a convict. No, that was stupid, but this thing's actually this is the second iteration, I think it was. The first one was really weird. It had a long, like, it wasn't a fuller, it was like a thumb, not a thumb disc, a thumb, I don't even know what you would call it. It was long, it was like from here to here, and it was just on one side, like you couldn't open it from this side. But I guess enough people, hit him up and wanted a double thumb stud, just a regular thumb stud, and they did it. Another weird thing was, right here it had like 1, 2, 3, 4. It had like 5 or 6, standoffs going through here, which was strange. So this action on this thing, though, is just wicked. It's just wicked. So yeah, it's definitely, I would say, oopsie, D10's actually kind of strong. I mean, it's not strong, but it's like on point. The drop is good. Ergos are nice. It's got this little choil right here. I think it's really more for a sharpening choil, but I mean, you can just get your your finger right there. I got pretty chubby fingers, so I can still get, it kind of hangs off, but it's still doable. I mean, you really don't need it because you can get up to right here, so you really don't. At first, it's just kind of looked weird and felt weird because it's got a really big inward swoop right here, and this kind of feels like it's like pointing forward, but then you choke up a little bit, and it fits in real nice. Because at first I was kind of like trying to hold it back here and like thinking this was, trying to hold this as like a regular choil, but once I moved up, it was nice. It's definitely a good sheep's foot. This thing would definitely be a good workhorse, I would say. Definitely a good workhorse. Sorry, as I noticed, I was flicking it out of frame. The action, I can't. This action is insane, and I'm pretty sure this does not have Gillians in it. I think it has the those like phosphor bearings, or not the phosphor, the why did I say phosphor? The plastic, like the white plastic with the bearings on it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure it has those. That's what it looks like to me. But I don't think it has. I think it's rock solid. I don't know. It's rock solid. I haven't taken it apart, so I wouldn't know. But it's got good bearings in it, whatever it is. So the reverse flick is money on this thing. It's money, with either hand. So the detent is on point. I definitely gotta say, I know Jared is, he knows what he's doing. So I don't know if he tuned this or what, but if this came out of factory like this, god damn, this is a winner. Cool part, it is a sheep, can you see that? Sheepdog knives. It's a sheepdog design. So, obviously it's sheep's foot, sheepdog. I'm guessing that's what they're kind of going with there with the sheepdog design. If I can remember, I don't think I've ever seen one of their designs without a sheep's foot. Yeah, I don't think so. So, but this thing is just money. Ergos are good. Let's see. It's about one and a quarter, 1/3. Let me see. I hate doing this with because it's always backwards. Yeah, 3 1/4. 3 1/4, I would say. I do have an old tape measure, but I don't know where it is. That would be better. But oh, here it is. But it's kind of messed up, so let's see. See how it's all janky. Yeah, 3 1/4. Yeah. I need to get a new one of these. So, back to the knife. Everything about this, I'm a sheep's foot, Warncliffe kind of person. Don't get me wrong, I like a good drop point, and I like clip points. I like them all, but what really pokes my fancy, is, even though that's not a saying, but, what really gets me off, gets me going, gets my juices flowing, is a good warnie and a good sheep's foot. It really, does. So, that said, we are going to make a video. That's why I got this, and I got another one from him, which half of my collection is Warncliffes or sheep's foot. So my plan is to do a video on sheep's foot versus Warncliffe and the difference between the two, what's similar about them, and is there a difference? So I know many people have done it. It's kind of based on like what your preferable, like, what your opinion is. So I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. A lot of people say it's, when this has a belly, but then people say it's, when this goes out straight and cuts down, that's a Warncliffe, and this is a sheep's foot, and blah 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 blah. So I'll let you know on what my ideas of it is. But that's for a different video. So this is milled. Oh no, we got another slabs of titanium. No wonder I like this. For some odd reason, I've noticed I like knives that don't have milling in it, or if they do, not a lot. It's just something about them. I don't know if it's the sound, it's the feel. A lot of them seem like they're more droppy, like they're smoother. I don't know. Call me crazy, but yeah, I just think it's has something to do with it. But this has a really good detent. Listen to this. It's got good sound, period. Good sound. So what? We went over ergos. Good. Really nice in the hand. You could choke up a little bit if you want. Deployment, you know, it's fidgety. It's fidgety as a motherfucker. No hole deployment, but honestly, recently I've been liking a good thumb stud. I don't know why. I've always been holes over studs. You know. Shout out to Bearded Gear over there with his shirts, you know, holes over studs. So, but I don't know. I guess just once in a while, I like a good stud. If you, oh god, if you know what I mean, nice stud. If you know what I mean. That sounded really, really. I'm not gonna say the word because I'll probably get like, you know, banned or something, or you know. But you know what I mean. Happy, we'll just say. If you know what I'm trying to say, or a bundle of sticks. There you go. So we got ergos, we got build, which is amazing. Like I said on my last video, the build quality of these, you know, OEMs, of just, you know, of these companies. I mean, this is in-house but the build quality is just blowing me away of all of these, which I didn't even mention Concept in the last my last video, which, you know, everything I've felt from Concept, you know, the build quality is pretty spot on. D10s are meh, but you know, they're hit and miss, but recently they've been on point, which I think a lot of knife companies and like these OEMs and stuff think they're realizing that if it doesn't call for a light detent, like a front flipper or something, put a decent detent on it. Just do it. There's no reason why there shouldn't be a decent detent. Like that, you shouldn't have to literally like muscle it. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to just have a little force and have it fly out. Like I'm barely pushing it and this thing's flying out. It's got a good detent. Gotta give it to them on that one. I haven't tried the first, you know, how it was made with the weird thumb stud, the one-sided thumb stud, or I don't even know what to call it, because it's not a thumb stud. It's like a thumb long ramp, whatever the fuck what it is, pyramid. Rectangle, there you go. It was a thumb rectangle. But I've heard good things about it. Jared has one who I got this from, and he said they're spot on, both of them. They're both amazing. He likes the other one better, he said. I don't know if he just had it longer, and it's just, but I really can't imagine it being any better than like this. Honestly, this thing is perfect. It really is. You can't really. I don't think this knife could get better. I really don't. Like action wise, there's really not much to improve on this action. It's rock solid. There's nothing. Like, I don't think any other company could make this better other than maybe a finish or two here or something like that. Like, that's about the only thing. So it's just these companies are amazing me. So I mean, there's not really much left talk about, really. Oh, the steel. Yeah, let's do that. So what I went over carry. There we go. Let's do the carry first. The clip is it's okay. It's not the greatest. It doesn't. You don't feel it in hand. That's a good thing. You really don't feel this clip much at all. Even though it looks like it comes up, pretty, pretty far, but you really don't, because it's kind of flattens out a little bit. So you really don't feel it at all. And it's thin. It is thin. So it is titanium. It's a milled titanium clip, but it works. It works. It's not there's not too much retention because there's not a retention point, but it does go in and out of the pocket really nice. It slides out really, really nice, which can be kind of a good and bad, because if it slides out really good, then obviously it could, but unless you're not doing backflips or shit like that, it really shouldn't be like falling out of your pocket, sliding out, unless you catch it on something. So which there are some pocket clips that literally you could be tugging on that shit for days and it's not coming out. So I guess it's like a fine line, so you gotta ride that line perfectly. But the blade, I'm pretty sure this is S35VN. Yes, it is. It is S35VN. This thing is just a workhorse. It's you got the draw cuts, you got the reverse pop in plastic cords and shit, and rope, fucking shit like that, which is actually kind of cool because you can get up there pretty far. I mean, you got to be careful with that, but you can really get pretty far up here and get a good especially like that. If you put your hand there, you're like this right into here. Yeah, you could definitely. That's probably why he loves this thing. He probably loves taking that to work. Well, now Jared works doing this, which I got to give it up to him. Over 100,000 subscribers, bro. That's. You said you wanted to get there, and you did it. So I got to give you props for that, bro. Yeah. There's really not much else I can say other than that. How else am I going to go on? With following that act. Recently, I've been kind of. I don't know. It's been weird these kind of few weeks. I thought I would be doing like a lot more of the channel stuff, but I don't know if it's like because I've been off, I haven't been working, but I don't know if it's just the fact like I don't want to. It's not that. It's just kind of Like, I don't have it in me. Like, I don't, like, I don't know. I guess it's just like maybe a depressed type of thing, you know, like, maybe once I get back working and, like, you know, I can, like what I like getting a new knife and, like, you know, putting it on the channel. Yeah, look this, I love this thing, you know, da 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 da. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll be getting back to work soon enough, so, you know. But that's about all. We did the blade, we did, you know, everything else. How it fit in the pocket. Action's crazy. Action is crazy. It's crazy. Action is crazy. The sounds are fucking amazing. Ergo, amazing. Carry, amazing. This edge, I'm pretty sure it's factory, honestly, which is kind of strange coming from Neves, but I don't think that he really uses it too much. I mean, he's probably got so many knives that you know, it's still got factory edge, still sharp. So why put a new edge on it if it's still got a sharp factory edge, you know? So if it cuts, it cuts, which does got a full flat grind. So it comes down pretty thin, not like super thin, but it does come down pretty decent. I would say it's not like a heavy duty slicer, but it's like in the middle of like a heavy duty, you know, slicer and a heavy duty workhorse, I would say. So the one thing I think this the stop pin could be a little bigger, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty decent size. Yeah, I guess it could be bigger, but it would be fine. But yeah, honestly, I say go get one. Honestly, because if I had the money right now, I'd be getting one. I've always wanted to try this thing. I always, once they put the two double thumb studs on it, it was like, yeah, that I gotta try that. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for showing. This is the concept Convict with the double thumb studs. The new version of it it came out a little while ago, but so yeah, go check it out. I'll try to link it in the description. I don't know if these are available. I'm pretty sure. If not, you could probably get them. You could probably find one on secondary. But I think they do still have them some places. I just thought about it would be really cool. This in a frag pattern. That would be sick. Have like, you know, because these are thick titanium scales. To put a frag pattern on this, ooh, yeah. Okay, that's enough. All right, everybody. Peace out. Love yous.